Highas and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being present. All right, today this reading is a very special birthday reading for those souls born September 1st. If your birthday is today and you are a September 1 baby, Virgo baby, this reading's definitely meant for you. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Please protect this space, allowing only higher healing, divine love frequency in at this time. You may call in any spirit entities or guides that you have at this time. The space is safe and protected. And make sure your energy is also ready to be cleansed and at peace. At peace. Take some deep breaths. Inhale white light, cleansing light into the nostrils. All right. And on the exhale, release and allow it to take any funk or gunk that's clogging up your pipes inside. Let that go. Allow it to be released at this time. There are approximately 367,000 souls born every day into planet Earth school. So please keep that in mind in the reading. Some things won't be for you. Some things will definitely be for you, and you'll feel this and know this. Other things may be a subtle feeling or hint like it's meant for you, but you don't know how. And these are the feelings and energy that's going to come to you. It's like a little nugget that spirit drops for you, a breadcrumb, if you'd like to feel it that way. And it's a trail. So in 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years, even up to, time is not linear in spirit realm, and nor is there a gender. So keep this in mind when you are trying to rationalize, Virgo, because we know you're very analytical and you dissect things. This is a positive trait about you, and sometimes it hinders your life, and you know this already. But allow yourself to be open. So maybe 6 months down the road, something in this reading is going to click and it's going to all make sense for you, whereas now it doesn't make sense. So just remember all of this. Archangel Michael is protecting our space at this time. I highly recommend that you call upon him for anything anytime that you feel like you need some protection. Also keep in mind that protection you can overprotect yourself. You can underprotect yourself. So it's kind of like getting that baby bear porridge. You want it just right. Okay, that sweet spot right there in the middle. A couple of different things that came up. I also want to welcome all of you who are here that are going through a rebirth phase. It feels like a birthday for you because you're rebirthing into a new lifetime, a new timeline perhaps, a new sense of yourself. You're not the same person you once were. You're starting to feel this energy inside you more and more. It may feel a little uncomfortable because it's unknown, but allow yourself to feel it. There's a difference between fear, ego fear, and spirit fear. So spirit fear isn't going to leave you with this sense of like, knowing that like it's not okay. Ego fear is something that blocks you from doing something new because you've never experienced it before, and ego likes to keep you in a safe space. Safe as in not necessarily safe environment, but it thinks that it's safe. So keep these things in mind as we go. Your reading did turn out to be different. I meditate and sometimes scry before the sessions. You can't see my crystal ball, but you may be able to see the tip here. Now, I typically always have my labradorite stone out for the birthday readings lately. Anyway, I go where spirit guides me and what spirit is telling me. Some of you here have a connection with with witches. There is, because I was guided to, instead of using a crystal today, I was guided to use my bell. And so I do, and I cleansed the area before starting the video, calling in witches for protection of the space. So you are safe here as well. But share in the comments below what this means to you. Did you recently buy a bell? Are you curious about bells and what they're for? Share in the comments below. There's maybe this was also, that ding is familiar. Maybe this ding is familiar to you. If it triggers you in any way, you're actually Spirit wants you to write about this in your journal. Okay? For those souls whose birthday is not today, but you're here, thank you for trusting. Spirit thanks you for trusting your intuition and gut and going where you feel guided. Also, you may want to check your birth chart and find out where Virgo and Mercury are in your birth chart. This could be significant for you. Check your moon sign and your rising, okay? The biggest thing that came up during the meditation was I got to download live by the beat of your own drum. You're actually meant to live by the beat of your own drum, to be yourself, to think for yourself. Also, maybe there's drummers out there. Any drummers out there watching? Let me know. Drop in a drum emoji in the comments below if you are a drummer. Are you thinking of being a drummer? Maybe you're practicing, you've been practicing and you have your first new gig coming up. Maybe it's something that's a dream for you, but you've never followed through because, Virgo, we know that you do like to analyze things. The meticulous perfectionism within you is actually something that hinders your life most of the time. So that is something for you to kind of dissect at your own leisure in your journal and write about these things. It's part of the perfectionism. Being a perfectionist is part of imposter syndrome. There's like at least 5 that's been identified this day and age, 5 imposter syndromes that us humans carry in our lives and or can. And perfectionism is one where it's seeking validation, approval, love. It's externally seeking things from others when really we're meant to go within. We're actually meant to find our own intuition, our own higher self, and follow our intuition and with spirit guidance, like teamwork with the universe and the cosmos and our soul, which is held in our body, which is the vessel that carries our soul. So it's important that we care for not just our soul, but also the shell, our turtle shell, outer shell that tends to and holds and carries our soul on a day-to-day basis. You are all about your health. You're, as a Virgo, you are health oriented and also detail oriented, which we talked about. Very organized. Sometimes can be a little bit critical of not just yourself but others. Too critical maybe. So you're asked to really live accordingly to your own beliefs, your own intuition, own instincts, passions, desires, trusting yourself first. Breaking free from the herd mentality of going out to, okay, I don't know who I am today, or I'm going to see, instead of me making this decision, I'm going to call someone and use their energy. And it's not that you're intentionally trying to do this. This isn't meant as a blow to your friend or a jab in the throat of yourself or to them at all. This is just something that maybe you actually have had a cycle of your entire life since you were like 8 years old. But there is a need and a desire for you to think for yourself and live for yourself. Trust yourself rather than conforming to others' expectations of you. And you've felt this before, but you've been afraid to step out. You're afraid of what the herd may think. You're afraid of how you may be perceived or judged. And it's really up to you to decide. Do you want to live your life for yourself, or do you want to live your life for others and their expectations, because these are basically expectations that you've placed on yourself and others have placed on you. So just think about this, allow it to be heard and absorbed, and do your best to be your own creator, independent, and live authentically. Spirit just said, somebody's already said, I'm very independent, but they haven't went deeper. Go deeper. You're asked to go deeper within. Meditate. Go within. Do not be afraid. Spirit has left the light on, they said. And also there's a feeling I got with the crystal ball energy is there's someone has a candle in their window always that's sentimental, or has a special meaning for you. Who is this? What is this? Please share in the comments below. I have no idea what that means, but they showed me a window and a candle being placed in it, as if is this sentimental for a loved one, or is this a way to have a portal open for you? Because a portal did come up, and many of you know that there's been a portal for you, and yet you haven't went through that yet. So there is a portal that's been showing up with all of this witchery in mind. So let's just get right into it here and see what we have. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. There's some doubt. Oh, look, and the alarm just went off. Six of Wands and the Hermit. Someone's focusing on emptiness, focusing on lack, as opposed to focusing on the abundance they already have. So you are being asked to really call in some gratitude into your life. What do you have gratitude for? What is it that you do every day that is something positive in the world? You're being asked to, instead of looking at others and seeing your reflection in them, you're asked to actually treat yourself as you would treat someone else with this reflection. Okay, that's my herbs, and as an herbalist for Cosmic Cattails, I'm gonna have to pause to stop that. Okay. All right, don't want my witchy herbs to burn. Okay, so there may be something like this. You have some distractions going on, or you have an alarm that's going off with you. It's like Spirit keeps coming to you, and you don't want to go in the shadows, because I'm definitely feeling some shadow is here. Even though we don't even have the moon, we do have the Hermit of introspection, something that we spoke about earlier. So you're going to actually bring in some gratitude in your life. And this is actually gratitude. First, you must start with gratitude for you. What do you have gratitude for yourself? What is it that you do for yourself on a daily basis? Maybe not even daily. It's something that you do to honor you, to show respect to you. Because someone or many of you are people pleasers, and as empaths, this is normal. But as a people pleaser, you tend to put others' feelings before yours, and sometimes that also leaks energy of your own out. You may even have a sense of loss of identity at this time, because you've been pouring your energy into other people instead of yourself. And it really starts with you. Some of you know this, and maybe you've tried to go down the road of healing some of the wounds that are really deep and dark in your belly, in your life, with your inner child, with your upbringing, with how you learned how to live in society. And inner child meditation may be beneficial for you. I do an inner child reading every day. It's just like the birthday reading. It's a little, I try to keep it no longer than 30 minutes. It's usually 10 to 30 minutes long. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel now, I encourage you to do that. Hit that like button. This is something that I'm doing for free at this time. Spirit's guided me to do this. I also pull 3 cards every day, specific decks that I use as Spirit guided me to do this for those who are spiritually awakening, for those already awakened. Um, I pull an angel number because numerology is big, and it's also a way that angels, ancestors, spirit guides all send messages to us and answers to what we've asked for the spells we've casted, for the prayers we've put out, for the intentions we've set, whatever it is that we've tried to manifest into our life, all of those things. Whatever this is, numbers are ways that they connect and send messages to us. So I do pull an angel number card every day. An uh, angel an angel card every day, because maybe you've had a dream, a visual of someone's face in your dream. You know it's a ascended master or a divine master, an angel, or someone of a higher power. You can feel that energy, you can see their face, but you're not sure who it is. The angel card can help you. Also, if you've seen the angel and then all of a sudden you get that card for the day, it may resonate and send a clear message for you. Maybe you haven't seen the angel, but you feel that energy. The third short video that I do that's less than 3 minutes long is an animal spirit. Okay, because birds, insects, butterflies, hummingbirds, all try to connect and send messages to us. Sometimes they actually are literally sending frequencies to us. Crows, ravens, they're really big about, they go to the highest of the high in the kingdom, and they can send some really deep transformative energy our way. So these are all ways that spirit connects with us on a daily basis, and that is why I've been guided to do this. I'm not sure how long I'll do it. I'm only doing it as long as spirit tells me here, but this is what we have. So that's a little tidbit about what you will get from my channel by subscribing. um Now, inner child meditations, you can find them on YouTube anywhere. Insight Timer is an app I also recommend a lot of my own clients on one-on-one when we're together. You can find meditations there as well, and set it at your own time and pace. The reason I recommend that app is for those busy 80-hour work week souls. Been there, done that. And I use that app quite frequently to do a 2 minute or 5 minutes. It's amazing. Even with a minute, like I always take a minute of breathing exercises with, I say always, but I don't always do this. Um, it's according to the energy and the vibe I'm feeling. And of course, time slot allowed for the energy. But typically, I enjoy and like to do a breathing exercise with my clients before we start our reading. And this is also, it's amazing to see the transformation within 30 seconds. People are amazed at how time just stood still for that time, for that amount of of allotted time that we took the breathing. I mean, it wasn't even a minute long, but yet it felt like eternity, because it was just breathing. And so breathing exercises may be beneficial to you, breath work also. Fours, something about stability, security, safety. How safe do you feel? Do you feel safe? Um, Here you are solo, and so you're getting caught up and clouded in your doubt and your fear. This is in the past position, so perhaps maybe this is something that you were dealing with before. But as you grow and as you start to hone in your energy, your feelings, your vibrations, you start to realize that those are all illusions, and you begin to look up for this divine cup that's trying to be held to you. Allow yourself to feel any feelings that you feel by looking at these cards, any energy. Your body may get cold, hot, numb, tingle, shake, quiver, anything you feel, allow the feeling to happen and be aware of its presence. This is you connecting with your body on a deeper level. This is also you listening to your body. This is what we mean when we say listen to your body. What is your body telling you? Don't try to fight or stop your body from shaking if your body wants to shake. There's a reason it's shaking by viewing this card. There's something there more for you to discover. Going within is going to help you. Now some of you have discovered this, and you realize what was needed for yourself internally to create this community around you. You fought for someone, something, a cause, yourself, for others, and won. And here you're in this Six of Wands energy, victorious. You followed your passion here. Big difference. From being solo. Okay, Spirit just said pouting. Someone was pouting here and they realized they were pouting about this. And this could be like a collaboration, a partnership of where, you know, you were meant to lead, and you just decided, you know, you're probably like, I'm not going to do this. Then you said, okay, you stood up, you dusted yourself off. You realized you were in that self-pity mode, maybe a victim of your own demise. And then you realize, no, I've got this. So here there's doubt. The self-esteem could be low. Confidence, having the ability, you know, can I do this? This is a lot of reasons why others seek externally, is because you feel inside that you're incapable of having your own energy or being yourself, being honoring your own thoughts, snapping out of your illusions into truth and reality. This is like the cup half empty. This is where your cup is completely full. You fought for a cause and you gained peace. It worked out peacefully for everyone involved. And now you are on the horse being praised with everyone backing you. So your hurt is still there. They're all supportive of you in this phase. Maybe not all. Some may drop away or fall off, but they're meant to. Anyone meant to be in your life will always be in your life. That is just the way the world works. And then we come to this Hermit, and we all know what the Hermit is talking about. Yeah, introspection. Time to go within. Going within to gain the momentum to shine. You've been throwing your light to everyone else and neglecting, and while you've been dark inside. Now the Hermit comes. This is a soul level card for you, and it shines that light into your soul. You go within. This isn't isolation, it's introspection. It's time to yourself. It's something you've never given yourself, or you may be giving yourself little dibble dabbles of it and decided, whoa, I'm getting too powerful. This is taking me in places I don't know. And you know, your ego could then start coming in and saying, hey, it's time for you to move on back. You know, you don't want to do that because it's not familiar, because it's not something you know. And so now you have gained enough confidence here. You've gained confidence on your own. You had to pick yourself up here by yourself. Pick yourself up. And then you step into this victorious energy of confidence. Lacking it here, gaining it here, showing it to others, stepping into your leadership role as opposed to a follower. And this is how you got there. learning how to go within, learning to introspect so that you can shine light to others. So your light, you didn't shine it on others before, you gave it. You gave your energy away. You gave your light away. The Hermit, you call your light and your power back to you, and you don't give it away anymore. You share, and you don't take others' energy anymore. You actively listen. You hold space for them, their energy and what they're experiencing, but you have this healthy boundary set now that you understand and know that this is their feeling, their energy, their thought. You start to ask questions in your relationships. Okay, why is my friend telling me this? Is my friend sharing this information? What are they hoping to gain? You start to actually understand how your life has been and understand what you want to change in it. Because you don't know how to be the person you're meant to be if you don't really know who you are now. I hope this makes sense. It sounds a little gray. It sounds a little muddy out there, but this is absolutely wonderful. We are going to pull that witchery. Definitely earthy Virgo. I don't think I have to tell you this, but and maybe I do because Spirit's saying, make sure you tell them, go outside and get grounded. You are earth energy. That is one of your elements. But it is important for you to be outdoors. Not just be there, but be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. The red teapot. Red, and on the bottom we have the mystery. The serpent. What are you? It's time to let go. Continue letting go. Okay? What are you holding on to? What is it you are holding on to? So this card is actually asking you, hold this up. This card is actually asking you to learn to take care of the smallest everyday thing. Ask yourself, how much importance do you give to your daily activities? What do they mean to you? And this is a clear affirmation to celebrate your birthday today. Celebrate, celebrate. This is what you're going to... So this is the celebration for your birthday with all your friends, victorious. They're all happy about you. They're lifting you. They're beside you. They're not lifting you up because you've lifted yourself up. And you're celebrating your own internal, while you're with, this is beautiful because while you're with this energy, not only are you being celebrated by your friends for who you are, for the compassion that you bring, Virgo, because you're very compassionate and helpful. But you're also internally celebrating yourself. You're learning discernment of what to share with others and what to keep within. And you're learning how to be there for others in a different way, in a more positive way. And it's not that what you were doing was a negative way. It's just that it wasn't serving you. You were like just extending. It's like a give, but never take. And your wheel won't turn if you're just only giving or if you're just only receiving. The wheel stops. It won't turn anymore. So you got to have that cycle of that flow, flowing into water and allowing it to happen. This also is encouraging some of you to actually drink tea. It's not by chance that my timer went off twice for my oven for my herbs, which will be used for tea. This is something to do with your health, Virgo. Okay? Check into your health and maybe forage some herbs for yourself. Forage some herbs that you would like. There's a need for you to focus on your lower abdomen. Or somebody, is fertility going on here? Is there some growth going on, expansion in the belly? Maybe it's not a pregnancy, but maybe it's actually something else growing within. Share in the comments below what this means to you. You are being asked to work with your sacral chakra. And that is where your courage is, your discernment. Okay, we have here for your final card, alchemy. You are an alchemist. Engage in the alchemy of life. Transform challenges into opportunities and create your own magic. Use your abilities to turn base experiences into valuable lessons, crafting a life filled with purpose and wonder. Yeah, you are an alchemist. Ha ha ha. That fits perfectly right there with the Hermit. I even said perfect. I'm trying to roll. I used to always be able to roll my tongue. Can you do that? Perfect. Perfect. I was trying too hard. There we go. Maybe perhaps you're trying too hard for something that isn't even meant for you. Stop control and implement flow. That is the message that I have for you today. We're going to blow out your candle on the count of 3. Make a wish, manifest something into your life. What is it that you want to bring into your life? Remember, it's important to live by the beat of your own drum, Virgo. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and your wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.